Go for it.
What are we, episode 15? Yes.
Yes, I think so.
Good morning. Well, welcome to another day in the life at Rent, and we're off to see Maidenhead Tyre and Autocare. They've been a supplier of ours for many years, and we're going to meet Terry down there first thing because we've got a couple of bits to do with them this morning. So see you down there in a bit. Right, good morning. We're on a bit of a road trip. We're down at Maidenhead Tyre and Autocare. They're our tyre suppliers. We do everything else, as you know, in-house. But one thing we don't do is rubber. So we're just coming down to see Terry. Terry just dropped on a car for some new tyres for you again. Thanks very much. So Terry is our main contact down here at Maidenhead Tyres and Autocare. Brian's been using you guys for donkey's years, right? Yeah, I've known these guys for about a year, and they look after everything to do with tyres for us, plus wheel alignment as well. So Terry, say a little bit about Maidenhead Tyre and Autocare.
Hello there. Well, we've been established now for 55 years. We're a family-run business, and we obviously deal with tyres and alignments. We've been looking after Rent now for a long, long time. Got a great relationship, and they are a fab company, really, really well. You know, we're an incredibly busy company. We're based in Maidenhead, so we're not too far away from you guys. And if you need any help, give us a shout. Come and see us. Tyre related.
Thanks, Terry. Should we have a quick look around the workshop, Terry? Just for 2 secs.
Okay, so coming into the workshop, we've got quite a large workshop, as you can see. This side over here, this is our mechanical side where we do our servicing, exhaust and general brake repairs. This side over here is our tyre fitting bays where we would obviously replace all of our tyres, and probably the most important for you guys is our alignment bay. Yep. Come this way. Okay, so we have the Hunter system, which is by now the best alignment equipment on the, going. This is our equipment here, the Hunter system. We have 2 setups. It's a very, very accurate system, and it's probably the best on the market. We do have a guy, Simon, who is fully trained on this, and he is the best in the business. Unfortunately, he's not here currently. I'd love you to meet him, but he'll be back in soon. But if you just look over to the alignment system here, as you can see, it's the Hunter wheel alignment. It's all computer and laser light, very, very accurate. We're doing the majority of the vehicles on the road. We've got, you know, massive updates on there every single day, so we can do pretty much any car. And it is very, very good, and we're probably the best in the business to do it, to be fair.
Brilliant. Thanks, Terry. Well, what we'll do in another episode, we'll come down and we'll actually
meet Simon
and we'll show a car and how it all gets aligned, yeah? So we'll do that. Cheers, Terry. Thanks very much. Right, off we go to the workshop. Okay, so we're up at the metal workshop. Just coming up to see Brian and Ludo. And a couple of weeks ago we got delivered TGE Tom Exton's 912, coming in for a bit of a exterior refresh after it's had an interior done a while back. And Ludo's cracked on and started to strip the car, and
all hell has let loose.
All hell's let loose.
So Ludo, you've met before. Ludo did Tom's Targa last time, a black car that we were very pleased with. This is in a different league of disrepair, really. So I'll let Ludo explain what's gone on, and we'll work out a plan of how we get on and do it. So Ludo, give Tom the bad news.
Yeah, well, we've just like been digging on all the bubble was coming through the paint, and just found out it's just like full of filler and rust. So that's what it was coming through the paint. So I just started digging into it, and like on the back of the wheel quarter, everywhere where it was cracked and stuff, so, and just like found out where fillers just coming up all the time.
So there's various old repairs that have been done really badly. So all of these are water traps, so this will all be rust, and there was a good ½ inch of filler on this. Back panel, we're going to have to replace this. This is just rusted through. That's purely down to age. Again, there's bad repairs been done on the other rear wing.
Door as well, yes. Door's gonna go. At the bottom has been fixed badly, so.
And they've just done that with filler, haven't they?
Yeah.
So there's a good 6-7 millimeters of filler all the way down the door, yeah?
Yeah, so it's...
Approximately on half, yeah.
It's back in the bad old days of we'll do anything to make it look right.
Yeah.
Again, the dashboard, we can repair this, but there are areas of rust there. The bonnet's going to have to go, the front wings are going to go, The floors have been repaired in the past and they're okay. The inner wings at the front are okay. Yeah, so that has been repaired and repaired nicely, but it's a total restoration. But Ludo's the man to do it. I know Tom is going to do a whole season of videos with this on his channel. Ludo's an old stooge at doing that, aren't you? You've done it before with Tom, so we'll make Tom a gorgeous car, we being Ludo, and we'll do the best we can for him. But at the moment, she's in a bit of a sorry state.
So you missed Ludo finishing the 356 last week, so let's go and have a look at that. Okay, so we're back with Ludo, and the 356 has now been handed back down to paint, which is great. So you're all done with this now, Ludo. So all the gaps are done, and then you did some lead filling, I think, last week to finish it off.
Some lead filling on the edge there because you needed a bit.
Yeah.
That corner very well because there is no access on the bottom to be able to planishing properly.
Yeah.
So yeah, just here and there, and just adjust the bonnet as well because the lash was like a 911 lash, wasn't the factory one, so I had to redo all that as well.
So it wasn't the factory one, somebody had put a 911 one on here and we put it back to factory, yeah?
Because it was a new bonnet, so it came with like the factory hinge, package, so I had to redone that as well.
That's great. So
and now it's closing on the shoulder.
Yeah. You know, we'll leave it to the guys now in paint to finish it off and then show your work off to its great extent. So well done you, it's amazing. It's been amazing. So Ludo, when you finish something like this, I mean, to me, obviously you've been doing this all your life, right? So you must get tremendous satisfaction once you finish a car like this to see when it arrived
it was
and when you finish it and the amount of effort and love and attention you gave it to get it to this point. So
it's good. It's good. I appreciate the fact to be able to save a car when you see them coming and they're really rusty and stuff. So give another life, a new life of it. So yeah.
Well, you know, this is a 63 car, right? So, you know, what you've done to it, you know, it's going to be another 50, 60 years of
for a new life,
Yeah, amazing. Brilliant. Thanks, Ludo.
Okay.
That's really good. Take. So here we are with Jack. Jack's working on this rather lovely 1973 Targa. This car has gone back to factory specification. It was delivered to the customer back in December. It's come in for a 500-mile service, I think, Jack, etc. But the really lovely thing about this car is it had a special order colour called leaf green. It came out the factory with these kind of ivory cream seats and a wooden dashboard, as you can see here. So the customers put it right back to its original specification. So yeah, just back in for a little bit of a check over, an oil service, and then back out to the customer. So
you basically said everything I had to say. So yeah, it is back in for general oil service and check over. We'll go through, check all the line, take the intake manifold off, see if there's anything obscure going on, and then hopefully hand it back to the customer.
Brilliant, thanks Jack. Let's go and see what's going on down the other end of the workshop. Great, so in the engine room with Joe. Joe's been working on the engine for the Viper Green Restomod that you've seen, that's just come down from paint. So Joe, what have you been up to with this engine?
So obviously, as you can see, we've built the engine. I've recently just been putting on the tinware, all the last little bits, cowling, and finally we're putting on these Gen V throttle body kit.
Excellent.
We're just waiting for some gaskets to turn up to complete it. Once I've got those on, I'll be finishing off the linkage, getting it all plumbed in and everything. We'll take it off and put the gearbox on there.
Brilliant. Excellent. Thanks a lot.
That's it. Leave it all to me.
Right, so James, here we are.
Hello.
James, it's been a week and a half, I think, since we videoed in here. But
the progress is mostly on this one.
Mostly on this one. So if you remember the last day in the life, James was at the task of putting and building a new seat type for us, which is a new rinse seat. And you can see that it's been decorated beautifully. And talk us where you got to.
He looks a bit unhappy at the moment, but
Yeah.
I'll cheer him up soon.
Yeah. So what's next on this then, James?
Well, I've got to this point with this seat. I'm now trying to get the other seat to the same point, and then we'll not be far off filling the voids with expanding foam and then shaping it with my new favourite tool.
Excellent. Let's see your new favourite tool over there.
Arr, arr, arr.
Fantastic. Well, that looks aggressive. and then what? Well, I think again we were going to put these in the Viper Green car, weren't we? As the
I
first
believe that's the plan.
seat going into that car. So what leather colour are we going to have on that? Do you know yet?
I have no idea.
So that's never a surprise.
I heard a rumour of burgundy, and I've heard a rumour of tan.
Yeah.
But I'd quite like to know quite soon because I need to remake my strap.
I think I started off the room with the burgundy, but I think it's going to be tan. We'll find out.
Yeah, so where I've
To confirm that.
made the mechanism and recessed this, I need to make a new strap, obviously in corresponding leather.
Yeah.
That's obviously a bit longer than that one that I had kicking around.
Yeah.
But
Well, they're getting there, aren't they? So
we're not getting any lighter though.
not
That's for
getting
sure.
lighter. But yeah, hopefully we'll make a leather decision in the next few days, if it's not been made already and we just don't know about it. And then maybe they'll see a covered seat in a week or so.
Yeah.
All right, I've
No, I doubt that.
overset expectations, I think there. And there's Boo having a breakfast.
It makes a change. She normally just leaves it there for a couple of days.
Yeah, you're not going to get any change out of a conversation with Boo with the breakfast there. Thanks, James.
Alrighty.
Bye. Okay, that's it for another week of the Day in the Life at Rint. Jack, tell them what to do.
Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Stop it!